Hej, i denne video taler jeg om det sværeste danske ord. Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to try to pronounce the 10 hardest Danish words according to the Danish Class 101. Well, actually, these are only 9 words. Probably there was a mistake because the 10th word is missing. Anyway, I'm going to try to pronounce these words, and I have to say this has been very difficult for me because I didn't know almost anything about this language. And before I tried to pronounce these words, I had to read about Danish phonology, and I found some interesting features about this language. First of all, there are many vowel sounds, but I think vowel sounds are not the most difficult part of learning Danish. I think, at least for English speakers, the most difficult sounds are consonants, some specific consonants, because the Danish language has several approximants, and that's something that is going to appear in these pronunciations. I also have to say that when I teach phonetics or when I teach pronunciation, I use phonetic transcriptions because in many cases these transcriptions are a very accurate guide to have a good pronunciation. Nevertheless, for the Danish language, it is difficult to find phonetic transcriptions. So the phonetics transcriptions that you're going to see in this video are my creation. I have tried to figure out the transcriptions of the words that I'm going to try to pronounce, but probably these transcriptions are wrong. What do you think? So let's begin now. The first word in this list is træde. 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 What's difficult in this word? Well, we have as the first sound the cluster tr. That's difficult. But for me, the most difficult part in this word is the final cluster. We have the combination of the soft and the soft. Well, probably soft does not exist in Danish. Well, not that name, but for me, this sound is also a soft v, as there is a soft d. I think in Danish we could also say there is a soft v. In this case, what do you think? Probably I'm just inventing. But in this word, I can hear that cluster in the end. I'm not sure whether this is the correct pronunciation, but that's what I can hear. Træde. Træde. What do you think? The next word is this one. And according to me, this word is pronounced as pleu. Pleu. In this word, we have as the first consonant the sound b. Although we can see the letter b, and probably if we find a phonetic description for this word, we could see this symbol. To me, this consonant is rather unvoiced, so I'm going to use this symbol. We have the vowel sound e, like the e in the French word feu, or at least close to that word, and the soft e. Pleu. Pleu. And this sound, the soft is going to appear very often in these words. Probably this is an extremely difficult sound for many speakers, for many foreigners trying to speak Danish. What do you think? Probably my pronunciation is not correct. The next word is very difficult for me. I'm going to try to pronounce it, but probably my pronunciation is not correct. This is word. 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 In this word, as the first sound, according to what I can hear, we have an approximant. This is close to the French but without being a fricative but an approximant. Again, the vowel sound and again the soft And what do you think? Did I pronounce it correctly? The next word is similar to the previous one, at least in the first syllable, and this word is this one. According to what I can hear, this word is pronounced as Again, as the first sound, you have the approximant then the vowel sound or and probably a very soft or a very short k, almost skipped, probably, I don't know. And as the second syllable, This word is very difficult. It's very difficult for me. What do you think? Did I pronounce it correctly? The next word is, I'm going to try to pronounce it. This word is peut-être. 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 In this word, in the first syllable we have a long and in the second syllable, and probably this is the hardest part of this word, we have the cluster tr. Peut-être. 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 What do you think? Did I pronounce it correctly? The next word is creux. Creux. And this word was difficult for me because I could not find the exact pronunciation of the last sound in this word. Or I guess this final sound is the soft Nevertheless, in this website, I can hear something like probably a glottal stop after that sound. I'm not sure, probably this was a mistake in the recording. I don't know. And I don't know how to pronounce it. So I'm going to say creux, creux, creux. Can you hear that glottal stop after the soft h? Probably it is not a glottal stop, but that's the sound I can associate it with. I'm not sure. The next word is fleur. Fleur. This word we have the long e, the soft and the vowel e. Fleur. Fleur. I have to say that this word was not very difficult, but well, I don't know, perhaps my pronunciation is wrong. The next word is this one. I have to say that this word is very difficult for me because I could not find the vowel sound in the first syllable. Well, probably there is no vowel sound after the first consonant because I hear the soft then a vowel sound, and then the soft or something like that. My pronunciation, or my try, is the meal, the meal, the meal, and probably there is no sound between the soft and Probably this is a cluster, similar to the cluster in the first word preux, but in this word we find first and then I don't know, the meal, or probably there is a consonant, there is a vowel sound between and I don't know, this word has been very difficult for me. What do you think? And finally, the next word, the ninth word, is this one. Erika, Erika, Erika. Well, in this word, what has been very difficult for me is the first sound. According to me, we have the vowel sound I, R, I, Erika, Erika, Erika. But I'm not sure. Sometimes it is difficult to not only to find out the consonants but also vowel sounds, which apparently is not very difficult in the Danish language, but I don't know. As I said in the beginning, I don't know almost anything about this language, and I wanted to pronounce these words, to practice phonetics, to show that we can use the International Phonetic Alphabet and phonetics to imitate a good pronunciation. I'm not saying my pronunciation is correct, but at least I'm trying to have a good pronunciation. What do you think?